Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent bringing you episode 29, I think it's 29, of Let's Play Sword Coast Legends. I have it loaded up here. Last episode we made some awesome progress, even though one of our decisions during the quest got the guy killed accidentally. The good guy who was taken captive. I kind of took off his protective amulet, which was keeping him alive, and not realized it. But anyway, today, before we start, let's look at the bestiary. This doesn't seem to have listed everything that we came across so far, but listed quite a bit here. So let's check it out. We've got Bandit Healer, Cut Purse, Bandit, and Bandit Marauder. Bandits rove in gangs are sometimes led by thugs, veterans, or spellcasters. Not all bandits are evil. Oppression, drought, disease, or famine can drive otherwise honest folk to a life of banditry. So here's some beasts we fought. The dire wolf. Larger, meaner, and more powerful than normal wolves, dire wolves are true apex predators. They may live in small packs of their own, but many seek out and dominate lesser wolves. They have 18 strength, 15 dex, 15 con, 12 wisdom, 350 HP. Then we've got Poison Spitter. Ugh. This variety of giant spider prefers to keep its distance, paralyzing its prey with a venomous spit before closing in for the kill. 17 dex, 14 con. Rats prefer to live underground, venturing above ground only at night. They skulk in the sewers and alleyways of towns and cities, drawn by the abundance of food, and occasionally inhabit caves, ruins, and dark thickets in the wilderness. Then there's pack rats, and then there's plague burst rats, who are immune to poison. When famine and disease have truly taken hold of an area, plague burst rats are sure to appear. The bodies of these rats have become so filled with rot and decay that they are literally bursting at the seams with toxic gas. With their brains long ago eaten away by the diseases they carry, these rats live only to feed and spread their foul contagions. No picture of one, though. Spiderling. Young giant spiders compensate for their small size with speed and aggression. Though not as dangerous as a fully grown adult, spiderlings tend to travel in packs that quickly swarm their prey with sheer numbers. So no regular spider is here either. I wonder why. Wolf. There are many myths, tales, and legends of the mighty, proud, and often sinister wolf. Elves revere them as the ultimate hunters, moving in packs to surround and conquer prey many times their size. Human societies often have tales that paint wolves as the menace, hunting children and preying on livestock. Goblins raise them as guardians and as steeds. The wolf is a symbol of wildness, cunning, and power. Wolves are large canines that tend to live in forests or grasslands, but they may range into deserts and the cold northern reaches of the continent. They organize into packs that hunt and feed in a tight social group, allowing them to take on prey and rivals that would be too powerful for each wolf to take down individually. And the dire wolf special. Then the dead rats. The dead rats were a powerful gang of were-rats and hangers-on who had the power to make forays into Neverwinter. Gang members in the city were literally driven underground, and the dozen or so members who remain live in the sewers of Luskan, the tunnels of Old Illusk. We should go there, actually, and look for secrets. They're fractious and without a strong leader since the last were-rat in charge, a big Illuskan named Ruskarl, left 2 months ago to reconnect with the Neverwinter group. Nothing has been heard of him or the Neverwinter group since. Interesting. Goblinoids. We have Goblin. Goblins are the smallest and by far the most numerous of the goblinoid races. They tend to lair in caves, abandoned mines, despoiled dungeons, and other dismal settings. Individually weak and often bullied by the larger and more powerful cousins, goblins can still pose a threat by gathering in large and sometimes overwhelming numbers. They crave power and regularly abuse whatever authority they obtain, but they are also undisciplined and lazy, making them poor servants, laborers, and guards. Goblins are ruled by the strongest or smartest among them. A goblin boss might command a single lair, while a goblin king or queen rules hundreds of goblins across several lairs to ensure the tribe's survival. Goblin bosses are easily ousted, and many goblin tribes are taken over by hobgoblin warlords or bugbear chiefs. Goblins have an affinity for rats and wolves, raising them to serve as companions and mounts, respectively. Like rats, goblins shun sunlight and sleep underground during the day. Like wolves, they are pack hunters, made bolder by their numbers. When they hunt from the backs of wolves, goblins use hit-and-run tactics. Goblin Shaman. Some few goblins master the mysterious arts of magic, rising to the dubious rank of tribal shaman. Goblin shamans often employ their magic to support other goblins in battle, but they are just as likely to use their strange powers to awe their fellows into submission. Most goblins, given the chance, would rather stand at a distance and throw things at their enemies than get in close and risk grievous bodily harm. Often the right of ranged offense falls to those lucky ones who arrive at battle before all the sticks, stones, and other small objects are taken. Goblin Archer. Then we have Mercenaries. Shield Mercenaries, Mercenary Berserker, Archer, Mage, Sniper, Cleric, Mercenary Assassin, Level 2, Mercenary Elite Mage, Level 4, Mercenary Captain. Tempered by battle and loyal only to the side with the deepest pockets, these sellswords specialize in combat-oriented tasks. While they sometimes sign on with an armed force in times of war, more often they stick to the unsettling, covert tasks with which public figures would rather not be associated. Kidnappings, assassinations, and even raids on innocent towns are nothing new to mercenaries, though some bands stick to more ethical work such as patrolling the wilderness outside a city, keeping trade routes free of bandits and other dangers. Just about every humanoid race has mercenary bands, and while some of these groups are mixed, most comprised of a single race. When mercenaries find themselves without work, they may raid or pillage small towns to pay their members or risk desertion. Skirmishes between mercenary bands are common as the groups are constantly competing for the next contract. And we can check the different stats of each, Oozes. Small black pudding. Interesting, they're immune to slashing, cold, lightning, and acid. Oozes thrive in the dark, shunning areas of bright light and extreme temperatures. They flow through the damp underground, feeding on any creature or object that can be dissolved, slinking along the ground, dripping from walls and ceilings, spreading across the edges of underground pools, and squeezing through cracks. The first warning an adventurer receives of an ooze's presence is often the searing pain of its acidic touch. Oozes are drawn to movement and warmth. Organic material nourishes them, and when prey is scarce, they feed on grime, fungus, and offal. Veteran explorers know that an immaculately clean passageway is a likely sign that an ooze lair is nearby. They're level 3. Black pudding is level 5. Description the same. Small ochre jelly, immune to slashing, lightning, and resist acid, level 2. Medium ochre is level 4. Ochre jelly is level 4. Gelatinous cube is level 5. Gelatinous cubes scour dungeon passages in silent, predictable patterns, leaving perfectly clean paths in their wake. They consume living tissue while leaving bones and other materials undissolved, and are all but transparent unless they have recently eaten. 19 Constitution, yeah, they're tough to take down. 527 HP. Bandit Cutpurse is level 4 too. Poison Spitter's level 5. And Dire Wolf is level 3. Dead Rats are level 4. Interesting. Alright, that's it for the bestiary for now. We have locations. We'll get to that some other time. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Right now we're encumbered and need to deal with somebody and sell some of our weight here. So let's go with the highest value. The painted gold sarcophagus is 25 pounds. They're offering us $19.50 for it. It's a very rare item. I don't know if we should really sell it. Talon's wood gloves we want to hang on to. Skull top scepter, we picked that up. 1 to 6 bludgeoning, plus 2 hit and damage, 5% chance on hit to deal 2 to 5 necrotic damage and heal the user for that amount. And it also, every attack deals 1 to 6 necrotic damage on hit, and it's a quarterstaff. We got the Ring of Regeneration, heals 4 to 6 health every 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and actually, before we sell, put some of this stuff on. Let's see. Ring of Regen. I would like to wear that, so let me get rid of vulnerable to psychic, but 5% bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, damage resistance, or +1 armor class. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Daredevil ring for heal 4 to 6 health every 10 seconds. The stout girdle, +1 constitution saves. Cord of brashness. Now we can take the Daredevil ring and probably replace the +1 to all lightning damage. And the Loop of Alarm, +1 to perception. She doesn't have another ring. +1 to strength saves. We'll give her the athletic loop. Loop of the athlete. Yeah, and Larethar, he's got 2 rings of +1 perception that I guess will stack. So this other stuff we can pretty much sell. Tainted Band, +1 in necrotic damage. Ring of the Dabbler, cantrip damage, lightning damage. Okay. Comforting Chain. Ember Pendant, +3 all fire damage. Now that would be interesting for Jarhild, who's got that fire. Yeah, but she's got 10% slashing damage resistance, so we'll not mess with that, I don't think. Let's see what it says. 1 to 6 fire damage on hit. If we put this on, 1 to 6 fire damage on hit, but I guess it would +3. It just doesn't list it here. I'm gonna get the let's give her that, and let's give myself maybe the Comforting Chain. +1 all necrotic damage dealt. Oh no, we've got the Silver Tongue amulet. What about Larethar? +2 to sneak, 10% slashing damage resistance. Maybe no one can use the thickened locket. Yeah. We'll sell that. Stout Girdle. +1 Constitution saves. And 13%. So that's better than this, so we'll give that to him. Constitution saves. No, Constitution saves would probably be better for her. He's got 15 con. She's only got 12. So let's give her that. 10% radiant damage resistance. We'll just get rid of that. And that'll do it. For the rings and stuff. Now for the armor, we have the bolstering helm. Steadfast gloves. I thought we had different armor. Paralyze immune. Talisman gloves. They're 6,500, but we all have really, really good gloves. We'd have to give that to Hobbit. The bolstering helm. 10% force damage resistance. Requires heavy armor. Okay, now what about weapons? Skulltop Scepter. I have Quarterstaff, and I'm using the Sweeping Fire, but that's nothing, so let's go ahead and throw that Skulltop Scepter on, which is very nice for a scepter in case we need bludgeoning damage. Then there's the +2 Rapier. Probably something for the secondary of, or the main of, you, Burning Dawn Short Sword. Yeah, we can go ahead and equip you with a +2 Rapier, which is going to be a nice upgrade for you. Let's get that in your main hand. Wait, what's in your main hand is a +2. No. Frosted Saber. Let's go with the +2 Rapier. Where'd it go? Alright. 8 to 14 in one hand, and let's give the second hand the Frosted Saber, I guess, or no, sell that. We'll keep the Burning Dawn Short Sword, +1 to hit and damage. Grand Staff of Fiend Slaying we'll hang on to, I guess, or can maybe sell it. Then we have her. Gwynen's Blade is not going to be better than the Tauren's Blaze, so she's fine. You have the High Captain's Dagger, which is very nice, and the Sunblade, so you're good. What is your secondary? Also, Staff of Eternal Torment. Interesting. And you're dual wielding that. You get back to that. You get back to that. Alright. So that's it for weapons as well. I thought we picked up more. I guess not. It was all rings and things. We have a marked ruby. We have an alchemist recipe. An abyssal relic, 21 grave dust. Okay, now let's go ahead and hit the trader. And we could lose 25 points by... Let's go to highest weight. Let's see, we have a heavy crossbow we can sell. Right, you're using a heavy crossbow. Yeah, okay, so sell that for 13. Studded leather vest for 12. 21 healer's kits. Not sure why we need them. +1 smasher, two-handed maul. It's a good maul weapon. But then we have a +1 bludgeon. So let's get rid of the +1 bludgeon. Or hang on to it. Berserker axe we'll hang on to. Great axe we can sell. Potions of regen we'll keep. Alchemist fire, 6.5 pounds. We'll sell 3 of those. Potion of improved regen of 6.5 pounds. Steadfast gloves. We want the paralyzed immunity. Stoneforge crown only sells for 1. She's gonna go ahead and sell it. Improved healing. Flasks of oil. And sell a bunch of those. I'll just can double click. Bronze crown. It's somewhat less common than your typical jewelry, but not necessary. 4.5 pounds. Boom. Cloth robe. Mace. Bolstering helm. Sylvanas idol. Light boots. The bolstering helm is 10% force damage resist. Requires heavy. We can sell that. +1 barb. Morning star. We'll hang on to it. Flasks of glue. We'll sell a few. Potion of restoring. Potion of greater regen. Morning star of lesser acid. We'll keep that and get rid of maybe the +1 barb. 10% radiant damage resistance. Sweeping fire. We can get rid of that. Flasks of acid. Rage potions. +1 carver. Longsword. Elemental boots. +5 lightning damage. We'll keep, some of this stuff for if we need it. I don't know what we need one leg. Larry's peg leg for. Talonwood gloves. Get rid of the sickle. The whetstone. Shar statue. Thunderstones. Someone. Denier statue. Joaquin statue. Frosted saber. Rapier. Music box. Silver bell. Clay pipe. Silver gemstone pendant. Pretty nice, but spyglass. Cormier platinum tri-crowns. +1 knife. We'll keep. Tier effigy. Coal. A lump of coal. Just hang on to it. Whispering tooth. 10% chance to silence. We'll keep that and get rid of the +1 knife. Deep ale. We'll keep these. Captain Kurth bust. Burning Dong signet ring. We get a nice price for it, so we'll sell it. Comforting chain. We'll hang on to. Thickened locket. Oil of Taggett we want to keep. Periaptive lightning resist. Keep the poisons. Keep the ales. I don't know why. Radiant resistance. Oh, it's a potion. Cormier gold lion. A bell. An ink and quill. A lyra carving. Mosaic tile. Eldath carving. Lurin riven gut. Oh, that's an ale. Blue eyes grapes. Okay, now we're getting into food and stuff. Cloth gloves. Periapt. They have a lot of different kinds of booze, guys. Pretty cool. In case anyone ever wants a specific kind of booze, we can sell a few Sembian taliths. Sava piece, chain, numbing locket. +1 poison, we'll sell that. Keep the different foods. Moonstones, we can sell those. Keep the garlic, dwarven rock salt. Cries of praise we can sell. Loop of the athlete we'll keep. Ring of... no. Strength saves we can sell. Loop of the athlete. Ring of the dabbler. +1 cantrip we can sell. Tainted band. +1 necrotic we'll sell. Conductive ring. +1 lightning. Chalk. We'll keep the perception. Onyx. Band. Our scrolls will keep Star Rose Quartz, Mystara Figurine, Vellum Note, and Vellum Note. Okay. Okay, so we're down to 181 out of 295 and have 5,400 gold, which means we could potentially get like some poisons or even Swift, which is a rapier. Increases action speed, but at the cost of 100% weakness to physical attacks. Yeah. I don't know about that. Let's go back up to where items are heavier. See if maybe we can trim down a little bit more. We don't need 10 alchemist fires. What am I doing? We'll keep 5. We don't need 21 healers kits. We'll keep like 15. Painted gold sword. It's such a rare item. I don't know. I don't want to get rid of it. Do we need 2 mauls, really? Get rid of +1 bludgeon. Get rid of a potion of regen. Another flask of glue. 10% radiant damage resistance. Flask of acid. Rage potion +1 carver. I don't know, that's fine. We're at 164. That should be good. Okay, they don't have anything that I really want to buy. Doling shield. 35% piercing damage resist. But she's got the shield of sloth, which is wicked. The whispering bow. Yeah, not really interested in that. Okay, so that's it for here. Let's see if we can maybe strike a deal with Brannox here, the weapon merchant. See what he's got. Undead Bane Reaver. Skewer of Giant Slaying. Basher of Aberration Slaying. Rhinebrand, which is a light finesse scimitar. I don't have scimitar yet. She does. Vulnerability to fire. Not as good as Tauren's Blaze. You don't have scimitar either. Goliath Club, Proficiency Great Club. Pretty wicked, but the only one with the strength to wield it really is Jarhild. So nothing here. What about an armor merchant? Let's see if they've got a nice piece for us. Helm of Thickness. That's pretty nice, actually. Versus cooldown reduction, we'll keep it. Charged Cape. Flaming Cuirass. Armor class 7, stealth disadvantage, deals 1 fire damage to attackers when struck, and 1 radiant damage. That is pretty nice, but she's good with what she's got. Breakneck Gloves, +3 dexterity saves. Regal Cloak, +4 charisma. And Valenthin Gloves, critical range +3. Gorilla Boots, 20% move speed, 1 strength. Wow. She's actually got Valenthin Boots, which are really good. And these are light, so no one else can really use strength. Gorilla Gloves, bludgeoning vulnerability for 15% action speed, and breakneck armor. Armor class 8, +1 armor class, +3 dex, +10% action speed. Wow. Now that's something that is actually something I might spring for. It doesn't get the 12% cooldown reduction or +1 strength, but +3 dexterity, +1 armor class, so it's actually armor class 9. 10% action speed. We lose the 1 strength. And that's it pretty much. And whoever has medium, I think, can use the what she's got, the Valenthan armor. I don't know if anyone has medium though, right? Let's find another medium. The Valenthan boots or gorilla boots. No, Valenthan gloves are medium. Yeah. Oh, Lydia has medium, but she's already got Valenthan gloves. What's her cuirass? Captain's cuirass +1 dex. I wouldn't get rid of it anyway. But what about this breakneck armor? We'll keep it in mind. And then we've got jewelry. Let's go check the jewelry dealer quickly. What did he find? The sign. Quick loot, +5% action speed, +3 thunder damage dealt, 2% chance to become enraged. Burglar amulet, 4 to perception, 8 to lockpick, versus +2 to sneak and 10% slash resistance. Yeah, I don't know who to give that to. So we'll just get out of here. Okay, now I think we're pretty good. Let's, what do we want to do? Go get our reward from this person. Let's save the changes we have made. Okay, here's Indra Lucere. Indra smiles. Have you discovered anything? This isn't easy to say. No, don't tell me. Oh my. Sorry for your loss, but we did take care of those responsible. Indra composes herself. Yes, thank you. The chest in the back has some of my father's unsold items. Here's the key. They're all yours. Now please leave me to grieve. Sorry about that, but okay, we get a chest. Quest complete. 1000 XP. And in the chest we've got a snapped bow half, a gnarled half of a bow made from a material you're unfamiliar with. It has an evil aura about it that makes you think repairing it would create a truly menacing weapon. A topaz, very uncommon gem that is transparent with a golden yellow color, worth 500. Box of turquoise figurines. This painted box is filled with finely cut turquoise animal figurines. It is less common than your usual box of figurines, worth 250. Embroidered silk and velvet mantle. This rare mantle was obviously designed for a high-ranking noble somewhere. It's made of fine silks and soft velvet with an intricate embroidery along the edges, worth 2,500. And Sword of Life-Stealing, a greatsword. 3 to 12 slashing, +1 hit and damage. 5% chance on hit to deal 4 to 18 necrotic and gain 15 maximum hit points lasting 30 seconds. Wow. Are we willing to get rid of that? Once again, thank you for your help. Now if we go to the Noxious Chasm, we may be able to actually exchange that for something, but I don't know if we want to exchange that. It's worth 5,400. Let's take the gnarled bow half to the blacksmith, which is right here. Let's see if we can forge anything. Got something for a dagger. Anything else? Amazing! You have all the parts for the Bow of Hungering. It's a devilish weapon. I can put it back together for you if you like. Only 30,000 gold. That's a little too expensive for me. Wow. Part of a very powerful staff here, but without the rest of it, not much I can do. Okay, so we still have the dagger and staff. And we can get the Bow of Hungering if we had just a little 30,000 gold. Let's see now. Okay, so that's that. Where'd my quest go? Marked rubies. Search the Vintner's Keep. Okay, I want to go to the guild hall because that's something we haven't explored, and I think there was something there.
Sounds like a plan.
That someone may have been hiding in the guild hall. What did he find? This? Empty sack.
Sure.
Alright, so let's check the guild hall. We'll save before going in. And check it out. Empty remains. Oh yeah, and plus it's a good place to search for things for sure. Basement. Oh, someone's in here and he did find something. I don't know what it was though. There is someone in here. Raisa.
If you say so.
And a book. And an armoire. And a book.
If you are bandits, then take what you like. I am here for asylum, and I have nothing for you.
We're members of this guild. What are you doing in our hall? Or asylum, yeah.
You are from the Burning Dawn. Then my prayers have been answered. I throw myself on your mercy and pray your forgiveness. I have witnessed the brutality visited upon your guildmate, and I wish no part in it.
Tell us what you know.
I realize I am in no position to negotiate, but before I part with this information, I must know that I will be safe. The Gilded Eye hunts me now, just as they do you. They have eyes everywhere. Mercenaries and the deluded faithful. Between them and the blockade at the gates, I doubt I will make it out of Luskan alive.
Oh.
You're in luck, lady. I know there's a man in the slum of Luskan who could get you out of here. Never worked directly with him, but I had a friend who did.
Perhaps we could speak with your friend and find out how to find this man.
Yeah, that's not going to be possible. My friend left Luskan the hard way, if you know what I mean.
Find this person and convince him to help me, and I will gladly tell you what I know.
Okay. How about I beat it out of you? Okay, we'll be back.
Then unless the night spies find me first, I will remain here.
Cool.
Finding a crooked businessman in the slums is like finding a needle in a haystack full of needles. But we'll find him.
I will pray for your swift return.
I love Larithar.
Alright.
Let's get your search out. Let's check this book. Book details the initiation process for the Founder's Circle of the Burning Dawn, but there are numerous missing pages and beard stains that obscure most of the information. Okay, we already did that. Everything in here has been plundered. Glowing elixir, we don't need that. We have some.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's just go in the basement anyway, just to see if there's anything that could be found by searching. And we did all this.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, we did find something. Note from
Good stuff.
Pelin. Friends, perhaps it is little more than the chill of the coming winter, but an uneasiness has settled over me this 10-day, and these restless nights have not helped. It pains me to leave you all now, as I plan to spend the season here at the guild, but I fear if I do not leave Luskan now, I might not get another chance for some time. Once my business in Neverwinter is concluded, I will rejoin you for our campaign. Pelin. Item note, added note from Pelin. I don't know why that's... I don't remember who Pelin is. But okay. This game is so cool, man. I'm already just having a freaking ball being back. I love it. Empty baskets. Sacks. Definitely a place that we'd want to look for treasures that we couldn't find. We already did this too and got into the Guildhall's secret room. I don't remember what was in the armoire.
We could use this.
Medium helm for 90, sure. I guess we couldn't carry it, and there's something here
Sounds like a plan.
left behind that 2 times wolf pelts we had to drop, I guess, for they were too heavy. Yep, stuff back here.
Yeah,
Well, that's pretty cool. We get to come back and pick it up now. Remains
Sure.
unplucked. Wolf pelt. It's worth it.
If you say so.
Armor. Cloth tunic, not worth it. Small weapon rack.
Take that.
Ooh, +1 striker. We'll take that. Small weapon rack, +1 spike. I guess we left these behind. Nice. Wolf pelt. 2 wolf pelts and a Joaquin statue. That's funny that we left this stuff. We didn't check these racks though? Or we just couldn't carry them? +1 great axe. Man. I love it. Nothing else in here though. Alright, this was a secret room to get into. We had to do
Sounds like a plan.
some funny stuff to get in there. Alright, so we have to find someone in the slums.
Yeah.
Let's go to Relona's potion. We have a letter stating that she was partnered with Sherm. Okay, it doesn't say anything of importance. She has nothing anyway. Alright, next stop would be the slums then. Well, actually, let's check these vanity items. I don't think he had anything super, like, purple or amazing, but he might have had something blue. Cincture of thickness. You know, that'd be good for him. +2 to sneak. Gloves of embers. Cloak of mending. +1 wisdom, no kidding. Versus +1 armor class. Yeah. I think we'll grab that Cloak of Acid Splash for 1552. Gloves of Embers, Cincture of Thickness, Ready Cape, Cooldown Reduction. You know, I wouldn't mind though him having this Cincture of Thickness versus fire damage. Well, bludgeoning would be more immediate. We'll buy that. And the Cloak of Mending. Go ahead and just leave that, but those are nice 2 upgrades. And for you, the, oh no, don't tell me you can't, oh wait, it's a ring. Cincture of Thickness. There we go. You set the Chain of Thickness, the Cincture of Thickness. He thick, dude. He thick, bruh. He thick. Alright, see how long we've been playing. He's almost leveled up, so we can go ahead and level up. But we are playing 38 minutes, so we'll just about wrap it here.
Sure.
Head to this gate. And, we will go ahead and at least head to the slums. But there is a quest there, it says. Maybe get waylaid on the way? That'd be fun. Can we get waylaid? Can we get waylaid? No, didn't get waylaid. But we'll check out the slums next episode and venture on this quest. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're enjoying the LP and return to the Sword Coast, as it were. Hope you'll join me for more. Stick around, because definitely much more to come. It is now day 2, but it's very, very early morning, day 2, like just past midnight type deal. So, you know, today and tomorrow still to come, more episodes. So yeah, I hope to have you join then. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all very much. Love you guys. Much love, peace, and joy. Next time we scour the slums for, this dude. The smuggling expert so long.